Welcome to the Crop Insurance Podcast, the podcast where we dive deep into the world of crop insurance. I'm your host, Mike Rydell, a third-generation crop insurance agent, and I'm thrilled to have you join me on this educational journey. At our family-owned and operated business, we've been providing crop insurance expertise for generations. Our goal here is simple, to educate our listeners. Crop insurance can be complex and overwhelming, but I believe that understanding it is crucial for every farmer. So whether you're a seasoned farmer looking to stay updated or a newcomer seeking guidance, this podcast is for you. Welcome to today's podcast, brought to you by Crop West Insurance Incorporated, your agent-friendly crop insurance group. Attention crop insurance agents, ready to revolutionize your business? Crop West Insurance is here to help. Their experienced team based in Spokane, Washington, offers tailored marketing plans, expert consultations, and exclusive training sessions to help you succeed. With access to industry-leading resources and a network of like-minded professionals, joining Crop West Insurance means unlocking the potential for increased revenue and unparalleled expertise. Do not miss out on this opportunity to thrive in the crop insurance marketplace. For more information, please head on over to their website at cropwestinsurance.com. Crop West Insurance Incorporated is an equal opportunity provider and employer. Welcome to today's episode of the Crop Insurance Podcast. I'm your host, Mike Rydell. Today, we're diving into a topic that's incredibly important for the future of farming and ranching: the Beginning Farmer and Rancher Benefits Program and how it connects to federal crop insurance. One of the more frequent conversations I have with farmers and ranchers is about bringing that next generation back to the farm. It's a vital concern, and the Beginning Farmer and Rancher Benefit Program can play a huge role in making that transition smoother. By utilizing these benefits, young producers can get a solid start in farming or ranching. Let's talk about some of the key benefits of this program. First, BFRs, or Beginning Farmer and Ranchers, are exempt from paying the administrative fee for catastrophic and additional coverage policies. That's money saved right off the bat, plus you get an additional 10 percentage points of premium subsidy. This means your costs are lower than those of more established producers. You also get a boost when it comes to yield adjustments. This means that in a year of a loss, you can replace that low yield with a higher percentage of the applicable transition yield, or T-yield. If you need a refresher on how T-yields work, check out our previous episode on approved yields and APH history. Another fantastic benefit is the ability to use some of the previous producer's production history, provided you were involved in the decision-making or physical activities of the farm. This is especially useful for those who have been working on the farm as hired help but are now stepping up into a more prominent role. It can help you establish your production history databases or approved yields more robustly. So who's eligible for this program? Well, it's open to individuals or new business entities as long as the substantial beneficial interest holders, so those owning 10% or more of the entity, haven't had more than 5 years of crop insurance history or involvement in federal crop insurance or FSA programs. This benefit lasts a total of 5 years. So if you already have 2 years of history, you'd be eligible for 3 more years of benefits. If you're forming a new corporation with experienced farmers like your parents, they may disqualify you from this program due to their extensive history. However, if you're starting fresh, either individually or with a spouse who also has minimal experience, you're likely to qualify. For those interested in the Whole Farm Revenue Protection Program, the qualification extension is to 10 years because you generally need a longer history for this type of insurance, so be sure to listen to our episode on Whole Farm Revenue Protection for more details on this. Timing is crucial when applying for this program. You need to apply by the sales closing deadline for your specific crop. It's not automatic, so you must designate yourself as a BFR and complete the necessary paperwork. Make sure to discuss this with your crop insurance agent to ensure you're meeting all of the requirements. Once your eligibility runs out, the system will automatically transition you out of the BFR program. you'll lose the additional subsidy and have to adhere to the standard transitional yield rules. But don't worry, the system takes care of this transition for you once your benefits are exhausted. When you fill out the application, be prepared with all of the necessary details, such as your tax ID number, names and social security numbers of all the substantial beneficial interest holders, and any previous involvement in the crop or livestock insurance programs. If you've participated in these programs, you'll need to note the dates, types of crop or livestock, and the relevant USDA program names. There are exclusions available for certain situations, such as being under 18, attending college, or serving in the military. These can help reduce the number of years counted against your eligibility. If you're married, you must include your spouse's social security number on the application, which can also impact your eligibility based on their experience. Some of the more frequently asked questions: if you qualify as a BFR but your spouse does not, and you sign up as a spousal entity, do you qualify for the program? No, you don't qualify for the program because your spouse's experience would disqualify you. Another situation that comes up is if you're insuring your landlord's share of the crop, does their farming history affect your eligibility? The answer is yes, it does. Their years of farming will count against your eligibility. However, if it's just a crop share where you have separate shares and separate policies, it will not affect your status. If you are insuring your landlord's share on your crop insurance policy, you are required to list them under your substantial beneficial interest holders. So if they have more than 5 years of history, or any years of history for that matter, those years would count against you in that scenario. Now let's talk about the Veteran Farmer and Rancher Benefits Program, or VFR, under the Federal Crop Insurance Program. If you are a veteran stepping into the world of farming or ranching, this program offers some great advantages that mirror those available to the beginning farmer and rancher program. First off, as a veteran, you're eligible for an exemption from paying the administrative fee for catastrophic and additional coverage policies. Plus, you get an additional 10 percentage points of premium subsidy on these policies. You can also use a previous producer's production history with permission for specific acres depending on your involvement with that operation. Just like the BFR program, the VFR benefits include an increase in the substitute yield adjustment, allowing you to replace low yields due to an insurable cause of loss from 60% to 80% following the transitional T yield and variable T yield rules. So what are the eligibility requirements for the VFR program? First things first, you need to qualify as a veteran. This means you must be either an individual or a business entity that can receive benefits under the Federal Crop Insurance Program. All substantial beneficial interest holders, or SBIs, those with 10% or more interest in the business, must qualify as veterans. Unlike the BFR program, your spouse's veteran status does not impact your qualification. This is a significant difference and a great aspect of the VFR program. However, if you form a corporation and someone with a 10% or more interest isn't a veteran or has 5 or more years of crop insurance history, that corporation won't be eligible for VFR benefits. To qualify, you must not have actively operated or managed a farm or ranch for more than 5 crop years, or you must have obtained veteran status within the past 5 years. To apply, you're going to need to fill out the appropriate paperwork identifying any previous farming or ranching experience and your date of discharge or release from active military, naval, air, space, or Coast Guard service, and your discharge must be under conditions other than dishonorable. One common question is, how long can you be considered a veteran farmer or rancher? That answer depends on how long you farmed or ranched. Once you qualify for the VFR status, it's continuous until canceled or for up to 5 years. Another important point, you cannot receive both VFR and BFR benefits simultaneously. You'll need to choose which program best suits your needs. However, you may receive VFR benefits after exhausting BFR benefits if you meet the VFR qualifications, having obtained veteran status within the most recent 5-year period. This means even if you previously operated a farm or ranch for more than 5 years, you can still qualify as long as you became a veteran in the last 5 years. This ensures that both new farmers and ranchers, as well as veterans recently transitioning to agriculture, are supported, even if they have experience in farming or ranching. Thanks for tuning in to today's episode of the Crop Insurance Podcast. If you are a veteran considering a future in farming or ranching, the VFR program could be a valuable resource. If you're new to farming, the BFR program could also be a valuable resource as well. Talk to your crop insurance agent to learn more about how you can benefit from these programs. I'm Mike Rydell, and we'll see you next time. From my family to yours, thank you very much for listening. I sincerely hope that this presentation has been instrumental in enhancing your understanding of federal crop insurance. If you find value in our podcast, we kindly encourage you to subscribe and spread the word among your friends and neighbors. To access further information, please visit our website at thecropinsurancepodcast.com, where you'll find the latest podcast episodes, articles, and exciting new features conveniently located in one place. This information is not all-inclusive and is meant to be used only as general guidelines for educational purposes. For additional information, please see crop provisions, reference the Crop Insurance Handbook or Loss Adjustment Manual, or contact your crop insurance agent. This institution is an equal opportunity provider and employer.